Hi everybody, excuse me, welcome to runout.tv. Welcome also to Virtual Pool 4 blog on YouTube. Playing the Maharaja today in the third winners round, and I'm going to give you guys a rundown as to what state my game's in following the GB 9 ball tour which I took part in. Sometimes I don't give Imran a game here. Very, very good computer player. It could well be a bit of a rout, I'm not going to be lie, and it's probably not going to be me that wins, but we'll do our very, very best. I've just come back from Telford, GB 9 ball tour, last event of the season, although first event I've played for many, many years, and oh no, that might not be too good, but I think he's going to slide past that 6. I hope you guys are enjoying the Mosconi Cup, Europe leading 5-0 in real life. My own pool efforts were, let's say, not great. I was pretty bad, very disappointed. Just showing myself up a little bit. I think I was a bit out of practice, and there'll be a video going on to Run Out TV of recordings that I made during my time in Telford, and also a video that I'm going to do later talking about my feelings now that I'm home and I've had a few days to think about it. I pretty much know what I'm doing in terms of my sort of carrying on with pool. I'm not going to give up, but I think, you know, I've got to be honest with myself about whether it's really a sensible idea for me to spend my money on playing on the Pro Tour when I'm quite clearly not in anywhere near capable of playing at that level. So that pretty much answers the question, I guess. Am I going to go back? It's a great fun thing to be involved in, and I'm going to try and get used to playing with my contact lenses in. At the moment, I don't use them, so I'm going to try and get used to them and see if I can, you know, see if that makes a difference. I'm going to have to start practicing a bit more, because I didn't do any practice at all going into Telford, which was a huge mistake, and I paid for it because I was just, you know, I can't expect to, I've never been good enough to turn up to an event not having practiced and expect to do anything, and I got, you know, shown up. I have a level of talent because I was able to beat somebody who's well ranked on the tour, but I was just substandard, I'm afraid to say. I lost 9-2. I had a bad journey down. Lost 9-2. 5.5 hours to get there, and I was pretty tired. I basically turned up and played pool, so that was less than ideal for a start. The next match next morning, where I was fine in terms of tiredness. That one, where's that white ball going? There we go. I lost 9-6. It was a closer game. Played a very slow Italian player, but I again paid the price there. The next match was in the challenge event against a guy called Mark, and I beat him 6-4, so I did alright. Definitely played better, but not anywhere near, again, good enough as what I would consider professional standard. I then played Darryl Peach, who's in this game as the Dazzler, who I've certainly done better against on here than I ever have in real life, and he beat me 7-0. And again, I made lots of mistakes. The only difference was in this match is he punished every one of them, so I was fairly well destroyed there. No arguments. The best player won by a mile. I had a couple of chances, but again, didn't show up to play, and the inevitable happened. When you're playing one of the best players in the world and you don't show up, expect a beating, and that's exactly what I got. So certainly a lot better at VP4 than I am in real pool now. It used to be about the same. I used to be able to live with it, but like I say, I'm going to keep practicing. I'm going to try a few things. Where's that 9 ball? Yay! Beating the Mirage would be nice here. I have batted him a few times, but never significantly for a while. That's a dry break. That's not good. The brakes got harder in the latest version, by the way, so bear that in mind. I would like to see like a Moscone style brake box, because that's quite fun, but I don't think that's going to be coded in. I'd like to see the option though. That would have been one of my sort of funky wish lists. But yeah, like I say, I'm probably just going to concentrate on the regional tournaments now. I'm going to practice a bit more. I was very demoralised when I came home, not because I lost, because I don't expect to win. I just don't like to lose in the manner that I did. Like for example, when I'm playing VP4 here, if the Maharaja beats me, I'm running racks, I'm potting balls, I'm not missing stupid ones. It's just down really to the way the game develops. So I can live with that. So don't feel sorry for me. I'm blessed with a bit of talent in the game. I still enjoy playing. It's weird that you've got to kind of manage your expectations a bit, because I used to think of myself as a pool player really, where really now I've kind of shown myself not to be that, and it's kind of weird because who was I impressed with on the day? If you're looking at UK players, Phil Burford, who's from County Durham, absolute beast. I mean, that lad you won't have heard of on the telly. He hasn't played Moscone Cup. I'm telling you now, Burf will be a Moscone Cup player. He's not far behind the likes of him and Suke. He's beaten Suke. He is an incredibly talented boy, that guy. And he will be, I think everyone said for a while, he's going to be one of the best players. I mean, I think he is one of the best players. Oops, sorry about that. Who else? There's a few foreign fellas that come along and play. Tony Drago is a good player. We all know about him, but it's just he's the main one that you don't really hear about. That, you know, watch this space with him, because there's quite a lot of people saying that he's going to be a world champ, and I think they're right. You know, I watched him play, and it was poetry in motion. Like, I've played Phil once myself, and I actually managed to beat him. And I'm thinking like that could well go down as one of my claims to fame, because this lad is a superb player. Now, I beat him when he was about 16, 17, and he's still a good player. I think I sort of caught him on the way down. He was on the way up really, but now there's no contest. He would kill me now. So there we are. We're doing actually quite well against Imran here. 4-2, which, you know, could be a lot worse. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. I have got a few blogs and videos that I did. It's all pretty depressing stuff, if I'm honest, because I was feeling pretty down in the dumps about the state of my game. But, you know, whatever. I was also doing a YouTube channel for gaming, but for some inexplicable reason, my Roxio HD Pro card, which was not a cheap thing to buy, has just randomly stopped working. And I'm spending about 300 quid on my car. So I'm just thinking, like, saw this for a game of soldiers for spending, so I'm just letting that go. So my focus now is going to be try to get my pool skills back on track. Just enjoy VP4. That needs to keep going. Oh, that's a disappointment. Will be a sorry miss this if I manage to blow this. Is that going in? Nah. Ah! 4-3 or 5-2, man. That's match play for you. God, I'm back at Telford. That's the type of thing I was doing there. But yeah, they were just very, very, very fast tables. Just amazingly fast tables. And now I'd like that 2 to go, which it will. Nice break. Could be a break and run here. Yep, very fast tables, and that was the main problem. I just couldn't control the bloody wide. Now, that's not an easy 9, but you'll probably get it. Nice break and run. You see that mistake? 5-2. Now it's 6-2 and I haven't even had a shot with a golden break, which is always a nice way to hoy the knife in. Sorry, 6-2. It's 5-4. Sorry about that. I'm in a slight blonde moment. Right, so does this cut in? It does, and I can probably hit the 2 and trust a bit to luck. Except I missed the 1, which is fabulous. And left a gap. Double fabulous. It's amazing how quick these things can turn. That was weird. Okay, so we get away with that one. I thought you could see that, but never mind. And there's the jaw, so just a nice feather in. So that's pretty much the update, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Rather painful trip down memory lane for me. I didn't play very well at all. I was out my depth and, you know, deserve what I got. I need that to go behind the 6. Not sure if that's hard enough. I think I might just give that away. Again. So, what about VP4 then, in terms of my ambitions? In case any of you guys are wondering, I get a constant stream of comments saying, when's online coming out? And, you know, we don't know, you know, that's the thing. And I just haven't got that much time to get into testing at the minute. And, what is that? Oh, the white. Oh dear. Very, very rare. You don't see the Mirage do that. So 5-5 after 10, I would have took that no problem. And to be honest, I should probably be doing a bit better. Or is that 4 balls? Is that going to make it? No. So yeah, what about VP4? I just want to keep practicing it. You know, I'm going to keep taking part in the tournaments and trying to... I'm going to hit this off the cushion to try and knock this 4 in. Now, I've done that, but I didn't really think what next, which was an error. So let's try and stun the white in. And we got it. So we need a recovery shot here, recovery sequence on the 3. Oh, and I bobbled a 2. I was there struggling though. So yeah, I'm just going to try and keep practicing and just when the time comes, I want to be a force on the online game. And, you know, win some big tournaments. That's my goal. You don't really get any money for these things, but it's nice to be good at it. And I'm also just going to try and play regularly, play in proper pool. You know, just try and play in the regional events. It was great to go there with my mate Martin. I know I sometimes get frustrated with him because he likes to drink and he, you know, tends to, let's say, embellish his talents a little bit, which can be sometimes a little bit embarrassing. More for him than anything else. But he's a, you know, genuinely nice guy. I think all of the pool players appreciate that he just wants to be loved, you know, he just wants to be seen as one of the lads. It's heart of gold really, you know, you cannot get too mad with him, and the players tend not to, you know, they just talk to him, and he's a decent bloke. That was a bad miss. That's a bad one, that one. So yeah, we're 7-5 here, and Maraja is doing okay. This double is painful. Now that white is going to be close to the middle, but has missed. One cool thing I did get the chance to do as Imran mops this up is I got the chance to play on to have a go on the commentary on the live stream. We only did that the once, but we had a go at it, and it was good fun. So that was for a match between Neil Margosian and Arfin Dad, who often won that match. Damn, I'm getting trolleyed here. It's just pulling away, bit good for me. But my confidence has taken quite a hit, if I'm honest, in general for pool. So that white could be in. Oh, that's disappointing, that. So yeah, my confidence took a bit of a hit, but I'll be back. What I learned was that pool is just a confidence game. Whether you're playing VP4 or any sort of Q sports, if you're a bit unsure, or you're out of fettle, out of practice, you know, you really are going to struggle. And it's one of those games where it's a cruel game. You're playing somebody good who's nice and assured. And I've done it to people online, you know. I've whacked people who are a bit nervous and just beat them. And that's what you've got to do, you know. There's no room for sentiment in pool. You've got to just win the matches. But, you know, it can be a very cruel game sometimes. I'm not quite sure what I'm playing at here. I'm making a big mess of it. But, you know, you can't win them all. One would be nice. That might go in. And that's a beautiful shot position on the 2 as well, which has unlocked this rack. And Imran playing like he does in real life, actually. I did see Majid at the event. I don't know how he did. I think he was steadily progressing. He wasn't sort of carving through the draw, but he was making some progress. And I think he's going to be on the hill, so I'm not sure if we're going to get a hill comeback this time. We tend not to on VP4. It's when I look at that break, I don't even think I'm going to get another shot actually. Well, something very untoward is going to have to happen for me to get a shot here. And it's all perfect position at the minute. And it's a excellent example of closing a match out here. Couldn't ask for better position than that. Stops the white, absolutely perfect. So I lose 11-5 and go into the loser's side of the draw where we play, let's have a look, G. So we need to try and do well there. So quick look at my stats then before we go. Now played 11,040 racks. Pretty much solid breaking run of 21.7, a solid 94% and an 8.06. Those haven't changed for ages. Win percentage just over half, coming up with 6,000 racks won, so very, very happy indeed. And the rankings, just for your benefit, is I'm currently sitting in 6th place. So not doing too bad. Louis has developed on my game at least is a really difficult player to beat, and doing quite well. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next video. Keep an eye out on the runout.tv site for my actual video blog series, which I'll be talking about my pool. And thanks for watching.